bat well and get these runs.
Oh, Super Singh has hit one in the air, and he's got enough of it. Chance in his arm. He had to clear the fielder. There was a fielder deep, but he connected that quite well. And I thought probably he didn't get enough of it, but that just managed to get over the boundary line.
Yes, this is what we need. This is what Wesley College need, and Linal Subasinghe needs to not survive but get along with the game, get that out boundary and make use of those loose deliveries. And it's exactly what Linal Subasinghe is doing as well. These two so far have been doing quite good, getting that out boundary and getting runs of the overs they've played so far. And hopefully they can take Wesley over the line.
So there's a long off in position. Midon was in the 30-yard circle, so he knew it was a safe shot to play, even though he was playing against the spin. Still the Midon is in the circle, so he has an opportunity. Here has the Midon. Yes, it's a drop back now. So this is probably a better field for the offie.
This time a faster delivery once again played towards long off for a single. It's good batting by Linal Subasinghe as well to get that single off the 6. This is now turning out to be something more like a T20, Ricky. 95 of 86 balls needed for Wesley College to get over the line.
So one thing is for sure, Wesley have kept themselves in the game. You know, they have not really fallen back. At one time the run rate crept up, but they managed to keep it within a reach. In the modern day cricket, 6 runs per over is always gettable. He wanted the single, sent back wisely.
The interesting stat is, Ricky, we've had 35.5 overs and 130 dot balls so far. That's quite a lot of dot balls. Almost 20 overs there in dots. That's gone to long off, and for a single at the end of 36 overs is 140 for 5.
Mobil. Protect wholeheartedly.
Whether you want an authentic urban or off-road sensation, the best way to experience it is on a Rally Coyote and Hero bike. We stock a range of bikes for juniors, including BMX models and mountain bikes. Bikes with attitude to take you beyond the end of the road and in any terrain. Heritage bikes. And even bikes aerodynamically engineered. Come and see our range at the Cycletech showrooms. Bikes with attitude from Cycletech, a Jam Holdings entity.
$148 for 5. $36 overs are completed.
Certainly evenly poised, I would say, even though Wesley had lost 5 wickets. St. Benedict also lost few wickets early, and then they built good partnerships. So partnerships here are the key, and Wesley will certainly be looking forward to building a good partnership, while St. Benedict, well, they have to slow down on the runs and also go for wickets. I would think it's a 50-50 at this moment.
Ricky, your thoughts on that stat?
Yes, so that's incredible, isn't it? So they've balanced number of runs they've got in 16 overs, approximately around 14 overs, which is around, and if you averagely take it, it's about 12 runs. It's a very interesting stat. It's almost double the run rate of what they have scored, more than double the run rate what they are going at the moment. So these 148 runs have come up for around 60 deliveries.
Certainly, and you come to think of it, if those 120 balls were at least
if you got at least another 50 runs of those,
yes,
this would have been totally different, isn't it, Joel?
Exactly.
Joel.
So, something to think about, and the importance of singles shows in a match like this. Pushed away to a single, takes his score to 149 for 5.
93 of 80 deliveries, certainly gettable. What they cannot afford to do is to play too many dot balls from here onwards. Ones and twos are really important.
Mevan Disanayak has been bowling quite well. He's been giving air to the ball and trying to purchase that turn off the pitch as well. And like Sachin Patirana did say a little while back, is that he's learned the art of bowling at pitches like this where there is no turn.
Yes, the good bowlers, you know, that they pick up their game, or their recognition is there when you take wickets or you bowl well on wickets that do not support you. That's where you need these crafty bowlers who can adjust to conditions. You know, most can take wickets on turning tracks, but taking wickets on wickets that are batting oriented is what is really difficult. And in a game like this, what they need is somebody from this Disanayak is not the wickets. Yes, if you can pick up a wicket, it's a bonus. But bowl those dot balls in. If he can bowl his 10 overs for 40 runs, he has done his job. So that's what they're looking at Disanayak at the moment. And just the 2 runs of that over as well. Excellent. 150 on the board, though. 150 for 5 after 37 overs.
Koi kawurut gannawane, api kawurut gannawane, apema rate hadanawane, Vani higher than inawane. මේසට ගන්නවානේ පලංචියට දානවානේ ඇන්ටනා බටේට ගන්නවානේ වානි හයිය දැනෙනවානේ ටයන්.
Something really interesting again, Ricky. Johan Edirasinghe of his 10 overs has bowled 36 dots, and Mevan Disanayak so far has 24 dot balls to his name as well. That's a lot of dot balls.
So that's certainly incredible. So they've dealt in boundaries most of the time. What they missed out was once they hit those fours, they could not keep rotating the strike.
And you take a look at Attanayak, he's bowled 4 overs, 2 for 7 again, and 20 dot balls there again.
So out of his 24 legal deliveries, he's bowled 20 dot balls, isn't it?
It's very good bowling by St. Benedict's, or bad batting by Wesley College, you could say.
He's got the leading edge, he's lucky. Subha Singh now has to chance his arm. You cannot blame him as well. He has to play a few shots, but he has to take those calculated risks. He should pick which ball he's going to target, which area, which ball to hit. You cannot take on or hit every ball out of the ground.
And Wesley is not long away from their tail end as well, so Subha Singh has got to be there. He moves on to 31. Anuka Pansar is still 9 of 27. He needs to get a move on as well.
Even in that earlier partnership, I thought Pereira was way too slow. That put the pressure on the other batter, who had to accelerate and got himself out. It's a similar situation here. Pansara has to make sure that he keeps giving Subha Singh the strike as much as possible, because they have to keep their eyes open on the scoreboard and what's required. Every time we play a dot ball, that required run rate is going up.
Sharujan Shanmuganathan taking up leadership in the absence of their captain Chama Chaturya, who is the vice captain. Here is Sharujan Shanmuganathan, the wicket keeper.
So the spinners have bowled quite a bit, and we've seen Wesley taking the attack onto them. Hence, maybe it's a good move on the Benedictine side to get the pacer on, and maybe those big shots could reduce a bit, push towards the singles game, and then build the pressure with more runs and lesser balls to play.
Well, I beg your pardon, Chamat Chaturya is actually in the field, back in the field. It was Sharujan Shanmugan who was doing the leadership, captaincy role in his absence, in fact, and good to see Chaturya back.
Yes, certainly. The teachers have had a good day at the SSC, a good break for them as well. There's that big one once again. And he's cleared the field. One bounce over the ropes, I reckon. No, it's 6. Well, the umpire raises his arms. And that is another 6 for Linal Subasinghe. He certainly can pack a punch. And he's a strong lad. And he's dealt with the bowlers very well. And the good thing is, he's trying to play straight as much as possible. So sixers have come within a long on region. He's not trying to target the square leg region, play across the line. So this is good batting by Subasinghe.
Subasinghe looks pretty solid. Just when I thought that he was attacking the spinners, he's taking it on to the taking on with the pace as well. So yeah, he looks very good.
This time that's flat batted. Mid off is in position, just a single. They're quite a strong lads, these Subasinghe, the brother Movin Subasinghe, as you remember. It's a long ball. He's kept doing it now in domestic cricket, under 23 cricket as well at club level. And has played some massive innings, especially in the white ball cricket. Linal Subasinghe coming up the ranks as well quite quickly.
We saw Chamat Chaturya coming and playing a captain's role when things were collapsing for St. Benedict's. That is exactly what Wesley College need of their captain as well, to play that crucial innings and get them over the line. Is there an edge there, an appeal? The umpire is not interested.
The bowler wasn't interested as well. He didn't go up at all. So I'm sure the umpire would have seen that. It was only the wicket keeper that went up. How come you're not over there, Juad, and you're in the commentary box, a boring place like this?
Come on, Ricky. What would cricket be without the commentators, man?
Well, I'm sure this is a day for you to go out there, enjoy the sing-song, enjoy a bit of banter.
Well, I had my bit of fun early in the morning at the walk, to be honest with you. So yeah, might as well, have some fun at the comm box along with you here.
Certainly. Enjoying the commentary stint. Joel, of course, has been up and down, isn't it? From the comm box to the tents.
Yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun to see the boys around. Pushed away for a single. Takes the score to 160 for 5 at the end of 38.
Whether you want an authentic urban or off-road sensation, the best way to experience it is on a Rally Coyote and Hero bike. We stock a range of bikes for juniors, including BMX models and mountain bikes. Bikes with attitude to take you beyond the end of the road and in any terrain. Heritage bikes. And even bikes aerodynamically engineered. Come and see our range at the Cycletech showrooms. Bikes with attitude from Cycletech, a Jam Holdings entity.
කොයි කවුරුත් දන්නවානේ අපි කවුරුත් ගන්නවානේ අපේම රටේ හදනවානේ වාණි හයිය දැනෙනවානේ හයන්.
So interesting change here. Samaratunga just bowled that 1 over. Disanayaka has been brought back into the attack. 7 overs, 9 for 26. I think that's because the positive intent of Subasinghe. But Subasinghe is playing a similar sort of innings to what Samaratunga played for Benedict. He's batting at the moment 38 of 23. He's more than a runner ball. And he's hit those big sixers. But the important factor that he has to continue. He has to bat right till the end, I feel, if Wesley are going to make a fist of this target.
And I think as much as Subasinghe has a big role to play here, Pahansara too has a big role. He has to stay there and support Linal Subasinghe, because Subasinghe can't do that job there all alone. We know that Pahansara can get the runs, just that it takes his time, and he has been giving the single to Linal as well. So he needs to be there up until the end and support Linal to get them over the line. Comes towards the leg side to open himself up. Linal Sivasinga plays it for a single towards sweeper cover.
So what they also should remember, yes, you hit the boundaries to get the 4s and the 6s, but even if you're going to get singles, that will do. That will get you to this target, the 1s and the 2s. So it's sensible batting that's needed. Once you hit a boundary, make sure that you don't play any dot balls, get the 2s, 1s and the 2s. If you get 6-7 runs and over like that, you're going to get it comfortably to this target.
Definitely what I think too needs to be done is like you need to get the singles off the good balls, and the moment you get those loose deliveries, you have to make sure that you dispatch them, and that will make sure you get at least close enough to get yourself over the line towards the end of the game.
And on a Benedictine perspective, how important would have it been if they batted the 50 overs? Little things like this must be running in their minds as well. At least another 20 runs on the scoreboard would have added more pressure.
Well, if Wesley get to that target or even close to that, I think that point you brought up, Benedicts are going to rule that point. They had enough of time. The last couple of wickets, they could have just knocked the singles around and got 20 runs quite easily.
Exactly.
But that's well played. Down on one knee. Beautifully executed. He'll pick up another boundary. That was a poor delivery though. You cannot stray on leg stump if you do not have cover on the boundary, and Super Singh oblige it.
Yeah, very well played there by Linal Sivasinga. Sees the gap, moves towards the off, goes down on one knee and plays that sweep shot. Very well played there, saws the gap. The ball wins the race against the fielder to the boundary line as well. 4 crucial runs to Wesley College. The important thing is that Linal Sivasinga and Anuga Pahansar have to keep going on at this pace up until the end. And that is the 50-run partnership for the pair. Linal Sivasinga contributing 43 of 26, doing chunk of the scoring, and Anuga Pahansar scoring 13 of 32. He's giving good support to Linal as well.
Charges the bowler, hits it down the ground. Just a single though, but this is good batting. Very good batting indeed. 8 runs off that over without any fuss at all. 39 completed, 100.
පහසුවලේසිය
කාටත් එක ලෙස
සුහදව සලසන
සුපිරිම සේවය
වාසි සපිරි තැන ඔබ හඳුනන නම FLI Super ගෙන දේශන සුප
FLI Super නිකවරටිය ගණය මුල්ල එඩේර මුල්ල පවුලේ සැමට නිතරම යන්න වාසි සපිරි සුපිරි තැන
මේසට ගන්නවානේ පලංචියට දානවානේ ඇන්ටනා බටේට ගන්නවානේ වානි හයිය දැනෙනවානේ හයන්.
There's a smile in for our cameras. This is a broadcast brought to you by ChannelEye Rupavahini Corporation. Doing a fantastic job. The cameraman on the boundary lines or wherever they are. It's not an easy job at all in these hot and humid conditions, and a lot of work behind the scenes to bring this excellent production. They are anticipating a Linal Sivasinga 50 as soon as possible, I think, the Wesley supporters.
And in a few number of balls, imagine that has a boost, that has given life to this game actually, with the Sivasinga knock of 44.
So third man, fine leg, all in the circle. Now this is interesting field for the fast bowler. Plays it with the soft hands, picks up a single. Now Pahansara, now this is where the game is important because Super Singh is off strike in the very first delivery. Pahansara has to ensure that he gets him on strike quickly as possible.
And let's see how the Benedictines take this, whether they'll attack Pahansara, try to stop that single, at least try to bowl 2-3 dot balls to him, which will build up the pressure. Doesn't look that way. We see 5 in the circle.
Yes, that's very good batting by Anuga Pahansar. Plenty of gaps in the field as well. Saw the gap there. that Mirov has dropped out to the line as well and got that easy single and making sure he gets Subha Singh on strike.
Good bowling by Atanayak as well, because he has third man and 5 leg in the circle, so he has to bowl stump to stump. You know, make the batters play down the ground. He's just done that. There's nothing much Pansara could do other than knock it down to long on and get a single. Because if you give the width and even outside edge, slide outside edge, that's going to go for runs. So he's bowled to his field so far, both these first couple of deliveries. As you see, excellent bowling. Long off and long on down on the boundaries, bowling stump to stump, making them play down the ground.
Atanayak giving away 3 runs so far off his 3 balls this over. And another replay on that single that Linal Subha Singh got off Atanayak. Wesley College needing 71 runs off 63 balls this time. Pahansara comes down the track. Plays it long off just for another single. 4 runs off this over.
This is much better by Pahansara. He has to keep doing that on a regular basis. But overall, this is good batting. They must not get frustrated because you're not much far behind. 70 of 62.
It's excellent batting actually, now to speak about it.
Oh, there you go. That's a wide, but he's very lucky. And I think Subha Singh knew that if he got some bat on it, that would have been 4.
Yes.
The fine leg is in the circle. This is what I was talking about earlier. He cannot afford to give width outside the off stumper or angle it down the leg side. The free hit for Subha Singh then. So far he was good. He kept it stump to stump. But
And the
just strained.
Benedict also certainly feeling the pressure, I would assume.
Hammered away. Powerfully struck, just a single. 6 runs off the over, 1 delivery to go. And if they get another run here, they are well within that required run rate.
Also, Linal Subha Singh is slowly moving closer to that 50-run mark. Currently at 47 of 30 deliveries. One ball to go in this over. In fact, we move on to the last 10 overs of the game. That's once again played very well by Anuga Pahansara for another single. And at the end of 40 overs, it's 175 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Explore the whole new world with amazing offers and services. We make your destination dreams a reality, and it brings you unforgettable memories of a lifetime experience. Smart Travels, your dream, your choice. Note 777 408 777.
நூற்று 75 ஓட்டங்களுக்கு 5 விக்கெட்டுகளை இழந்து வெஸ்லி கல்லூரி துடுப்படுத்தாடி கொண்டிருக்கிறது. 40 ஓவர்கள் நிறைவடைந்திருக்கின்றன. இன்னும் 60 பந்து வீச்சுகளை எதிர்கொண்டு 91 ஓட்டங்களை பெற வேண்டும் வெஸ்லி கல்லூரி வெற்றி பெறுவதற்கு. மொத்தமாக 242 ஓட்டங்களை அவர்கள் பெற வேண்டும் வெற்றி பெறுவதற்கு. 5 விக்கெட்டுகள் இழந்திருக்கின்ற நிலையிலே கைவசம் 5 விக்கெட்டுகள், அதே போல 60 பந்து வீச்சுகள் எஞ்சியிருக்கின்ற நிலையில் இப்பொழுது 41வது ஓவரின் முதலாவது பந்து வீசப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. அங்கே 1 ஓட்டம் பெறப்பட அணியின் ஓட்ட எண்ணிக்கை 176 உயர்ந்திருக்கிறது. சுபசிங்க மிகவும் நிதானமாக துடுப்படுத்தாடி 47 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்றுக் கொடுத்திருக்கின்றார். அதே போல பான்சர 17 ஓட்டங்களோடு ஆடுகளத்தில் இருக்கின்றார்கள். 2 வீரர்களும் மிகவும் நிதானமாக துடுப்படுத்தாடி அணியின் வெற்றிக்கு பங்களிப்பு செய்வதற்காக இப்போது பாடுபட்டு கொண்டிருப்பதை காணக்கூடியதாக இருக்கிறது. தொடர்ந்து சிங்களத்திலே අවිස්ක மற்றும் කමිල.
ස්තුති මුබාරක්. ලකුණු 176යි කඩලු 5යි අවසාන පන්දු වර 10. දැන් තරගයේ ටිකින් ටික උණුසුම් දෙපැත්තටම වෙදී ගිය තරගයක් විදිහට තමයි තරගයේ මුල සිටම අපි දැක්කේ. දැන් නායක සුබසිංහ සහ පහන්සර වෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායම වෙනුවෙන් හොඳ ලකුණු සංඛ්‍යාවක් ලබාගෙන සිටියට.
ඉතා විශිෂ්ට ඉනිමක් ක්‍රීඩා කරනවා ලිනාල් සුබසිංහ. ඔහු දේශීය ක්‍රිකට් බිමේ ඉතා ප්‍රහාරාත්මක ප්‍රතිකරු මොවින් සුබසිංහගේ බාල සහෝදරයා. ඔහුටත් ඒ හැඩ තිබෙන වේගවත් පහර කරා යෑමේ හැකියාව මා දකිනම් සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම තිස්සර පෙරරාගේ දේහය ඔහු පහර දෙන ආකාරය සියල්ල ඔහු තුල තිබෙනවා. ඒ ආකාරයේ පන්දුර පහර දෙන්නේ තිස්සරගේ සම්පූර්ණ විලාශය තිබෙන්නේ.
පයිදන නායකයා විදිහට හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩා කරනවා. අපි දැක්කා බෙනඩික් කණ්ඩායමේ නායකයාත් මේ වගේම වගකීම ලබා ගත්තා. ලිනාල් සුබසිංහ ලකුණු 48යි. තව ලකුණු දෙකක් පිටුපසින් අර්ධ ශතකයට නායකයන් දෙදෙනා තමයි දැන් මුහුණට මුහුණ තරග වදින්නේ. චාතුර්ය බෙනඩික් කණ්ඩායමේ නායකයා ලිනාල්
තරමක් පායින් බරව පන්දුව යොමු කරේ. නමුත් පායින් විවෘත කරා පිටිකරුවා. තරමක් අවධානමක් තිබුණා. නමුත් වයිට් පන්දුවක් ලෙසින් ප්‍රධාන ලකුණු සංඛ්‍යාවට ලකුණක් එකතු වෙනවා. මේ සම්පූර්ණයෙන් පායින් විවෘත කරපු හැඩ දාගැයීම තුලින් තමයි පන්දුව ගියේ. දැන් හොඳ තත්වයක් ජයග්‍රාහී මාවතට පිවිසීමක් එකතු කරගෙන තිබෙන මේ කඩුල අතර සමදතාවය විශේෂයෙන් මේ 6 වෙනි කඩුල වෙනුවෙන් සුබසිංහ සහ පාන්සල අතර පන්දු 56කදී ලකුණු 64ක්.
තාමත් තරගයේ දෙපැත්තටම විවෘතයි. චාතුර්ය නායකයා බෙනඩික් කණ්ඩායම වෙනුවෙන් පාර කෙල්ල කරනවා. ඔව් දුර්වල පන්දු රැකීමක් ලකුණක් කරා ඉක්මනින් පැතිමාරු වෙනවා. ඒ අනුව ලකුණු 179යි කඩලු 5යි වෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායම. ඔබ කිව්වා වගේම හොඳ සබඳතාවයක් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වුණ සබඳතාවයක් සහ නායක සුබසිංහ ප්‍රහාරාත්මක ක්‍රීඩකයා ලකුණු 48ක් ලබා ගන්න පන්දු 32කදී. එයයි මෙතනදී වඩාත් වැදගත් වෙන්නේ. ප්‍රහාරාත්මක වේගය රඳවාගෙන ක්‍රීඩා කරන ක්‍රීඩකයා එක් අන්දකින් ඔහු ක්‍රීඩා කරද්දී අනිත් අන්තින් පහන්සර පන්දු 38කදී ලකුණු 18යි ලබා ගන්නේ.
ලකුණක් ලබා ගන්නවා. ඒ 49 වන ලකුණ ලිනාල් සුබසිංහගේ යනුව 41 වන පන්දු වාරයේ නිමාවත් සටහන් වෙනවා. ලකුණු 180යි කඩලු 5ක්.
Mobile. Protect wholeheartedly.
Whether you want an authentic urban or off-road sensation, the best way to experience it is on a Rally Coyote and Hero bike. We stock a range of bikes for juniors, including BMX models and mountain bikes. Bikes with attitude to take you beyond the end of the road and in any terrain. Heritage bikes. And even bikes aerodynamically engineered. Come and see our range at the Cycletech showrooms. Bikes with attitude from Cycletech, a Jam Holdings entity.
අවසන් කඩුල දෙවි ගියේ ලකුණු 113ක්ව තිබීදී දැන් ලකුණු 66ක සමතුලිතතාවයක් 6 වන කඩුල වෙනුවෙන් සුබසිංහ සහ පහන්සල අතර ජයග්‍රාහී සමතුලිතතාවයක් විය හැකි. දැන් පන්දු 54කදී ලකුණු 62ක්. සුබසිංහ තවත් එක් ලකුණක් මෙපිටින් සිටින්නේ ඔහුගේ අර්ධශතකය සඳහා. වේගවත් ඉනිමක් පන්දු 33කදී තමයි මේ අර්ධශතකය ලබාගෙන තිබෙන්නේ. තාම වේගවත් ප්‍රතිකරණයක්. චාතුර්ය ඔහුගේ 7 වන පන්දු වාරය.
පහන්සල ක්‍රීඩා කරන්නේ. සුබසිංහ
සමරතුංග පන්දු යවන්නේ. චාතුර්ය අනිත් අතින් පන්දුය.
සුබසිංහ ලකුණු 49 තව එක් ලකුණක් පිටුපසින් අර්ධශතකයේ වෙත නායකයාගේ නායකත්වයේ ඉනිම. ලකුණු 62යි. පන්දු 53කදී ලබා ගත යුතු එක් පන්දු වාරකදී ලකුණු 7ක් ප්‍රමාණවත්. සමරතුංග හොඳින් පන්දු යවනවා. පළමු පන්දුවේම ලකුණු ලබා දුන්නේ නැහැ. සුබසිංහ ලකුණු 49යි. එවර පහරක් කෙල්ල කරමින් සුබසිංහ අර්ධශතකය ලබා ගන්නවා. නායකත්වයේ ඉනිමක් වෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායම වෙනුවෙන් වරක් වෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායම කඩුලු දෙවී යාමේදී ලැබූ පීඩනය උදා ගනිමින් සුබසිංහගේ මේ දැවැන්ත ඉනිම ප්‍රහාරාත්මක ඉනිම යම් තාක් දුරට වෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායමට සැනසීමක් ගෙන දුන්නා. දෙන්න උන් ජයග්‍රහණය කරා යන්නේ. තවත් ලකුණු අවශ්‍ය වන්නේ.
ඉතා අගනා ඉනිමක් විශේෂයෙන් පීඩනයක් තිබූ අවස්ථාවක තමයි නායකයා පිටට පිවිසි කඩලු 5ක් ලකුණු 113ට දැවී ගොස් තිබීදී. ඉන් අනතුරු ඉතා මැනවින් පන්දුවට පහර දුනා. විශේෂයෙන් පන්දු යවන්නන් හමුවේ පහර දුනා 6 පහරවල් 3ම ඉතා හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩා පිටින් ඉවතටම ඔහු එල්ල කළා. 4 සීමාවෙන් ඉවතට. ඉතා දක්ෂ ප්‍රතිකරණයක් හොඳ සමතුලිතතාවයක් ජයග්‍රහණය වෙනුවෙන් ඉතාම හොඳ අඩිතාලමක් යොදා තිබෙනවා 6 වෙනි කඩුල්ල වෙනුවෙන්. සුබසිංහ සහ පහන්සල් එවර පසුපාදට ගමන් කරමින් පන්දුව යොමු කරනවා. ඩීප් බෑක්වර්ඩ් පොයින්ට් කලාප් ඩීප් බෑක්වර්ඩ් ස්කාලි කලාප් ලකුණක් ලබා ගන්නවා පහසුවෙන්. ලකුණු 182යි දැන් කඩලු 5කට. මෙවැනිම තරගයක් තමයි මෙහි පැවති පළමු එක්දින ජාත්‍යන්තර තරගය. 1982 වසරේදී එංගලන්තයේ ලකුණු 50ක සමතුලිතතාවයේ ලකුණු 50ක ලිනාල්ගේ පන්දු 35කදී අපි කතා කරමින් සිටියා. ඔහුගේ 6 පහරවල් 3 ගැන, ඒ වගේම 4 පහරවල් 2ක් එල්ල කොට තිබෙනවා. එයත් ඊටම විශේෂයෙන් එහිදී ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම මුහුණ දුන්නු ලංකාවේදී මුහුණ දුන් පළමු එක් තරගයේ බඩපත් වුණා. මේ ලිනාල්ගේ වර මීටර් කලාපයට ඉහළින් දැවැන්ත 6 පාරක් සම්පූර්ණව තිසර පෙරේරාගේ පුනරූපණයක් වගේ ලකුණු 6ක් ලබා ගන්නවා. ඉතා හොඳින් එවර සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම අපි කියනවා මේ ක්‍රීඩාගාරය වෙතමයි පන්දුව ගියේ. ලකුණු 6ක් ඒ 4/6 පාර.
සුබසිංහයි දගපන්දු යවන්නන්ට එරෙහිව විශිෂ්ට ආකාරයෙන් ක්‍රීඩා කරන ආකාරයක් අපේ තරගයේ පුරාම දැක්ක. වේගපන්දු යවන්නන්ට වඩා දගපන්දු යවන්නන්ට ඔහු රුචිකත්වයක් දක්වනවා. ලොකු පහරවල් වලට දැවැන්ත පහරවල් වලට යන ඔහුගේ ආත්ම විශ්වාසය දගපන්දු යවන්නන් ඉදිරියේ ඉතාමත් විශිෂ්ටයි. එවරත් මිඩ් විකට් කලාපයට උඩින් ලකුණු 6යි සුබසිංහ. දැන් ලකුණු 56යි. නායක සුබසිංහ නැවතත් පහරක් කළ කරනවා.
නැවතත් පෙර පාර්දිය උඩ පන්දුවක් විය හැකි පන්දු යන්නේ පැමිණෙනවා මිඩ් කලාපයේ සිට ඊතාගන උඩ පන්දු රැකීමක් හතරේ සීමාව ආපියස සිට යාර කීපයක් දිවැවිත් පන්දුව රැකගත යනුව නැවත වරක් තරගයට පිවිසෙනවා ශාන්ත බෙනඩික් ක්‍රීඩකයන් ඒ උඩ පන්දුව රැක ගැනීමත් සමග සුබසිංහගේ ඉනිම නිමා වෙනවා ලකුණු 56කදී තව විශිෂ්ට උඩ පන්දු රැකීමක් හතරේ සීමාව ආසන්නයේ
විශිෂ්ට පන්දු යැවීමක් ඒ වගේ විශිෂ්ට පිටිකරණයක්. නමුත් මෙවර සුබසිංහ සාර්ථක වුණේ නැහැ. උඩ පන්දුව සාර්ථකයි. බෙනඩික් විද්‍යාලයේ සමහරට සැලසුම් කළෙත් මෙය විය හැකි මිඩ්විකට් කලාපයේ ක්‍රීඩකෙක් පබල ප්‍රහාරයට ආරාධනා කරා සුබසිංහ. සුබසිංහ පිළිගත් අය පෙර නො වූ ආකාරයට නෙවෙයි මේ පහර එල්ල වුණේ. පෙර පහර ලකුණු 6ක් බවට පරිවර්තනය වෙද්දී මේ පහර කෙලින්ම කඩු පන්දු රකින්න අතට පන්දු යොමු.
ඒදී සෑහෙන පන්දුව ගුණේ තිබුණා. ඒ තමයි සිදු වුණේ. සෑහෙන ඉහළ පන්දුව තිබුණා. පන්දු 37කදී වේගවත් ඉනිමක් ක්‍රීඩා කරා ලිනාල් සුබසිංහ ලකුණු 56කට දැවී ගියා.
ඔයි කවුරුත් දන්නවානේ අපි කවුරුත් ගන්නවානේ වානේ හයිය දැනෙනවානේ වානේ හයිය දැනෙනවානේ සෙට ගන්නවානේ පලංචියට දානවානේ ඇන්ටනා බටේට ගන්නවානේ වානි හයිය දැනෙනවානේ හයන් ඔයි කවුරුත් දන්නවානේ අපි කවුරුත් ගන්නවානේ වානේ හයිය දැනෙනවානේ වානි හයිය දැනෙනවානේ හයන්
දැන් අවස්ථාව තියෙන පීඩනය වෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායම කරමත තබන්නට බෙනඩික් කණ්ඩායමට. මොකද හොදින් ක්‍රීඩා කරපු පිතිකරුවා සුබසිංහයි දැවී යන්නේ පහන්සර ලකුණු 19 ලබාගෙන තිබෙන පන්දු 39කදී. ඔහු දැවැන්ත පහරවල් වලට ගිය ක්‍රීඩකෙක් නෙවෙයි. දැන් පුළුවන් බෙනඩික් කණ්ඩායමට තමාගේ පීඩනය වෙස්ලි ක්‍රීඩකයන් මත තබන්නට. සමරතුංග සාර්ථක පන්දු වාරයක්. සුබසිංහගේ කඩුල්ලත් සමග නවක ක්‍රීඩකයා තමත් හොඳින් පන්දු යොමු කරනවා. දක්ෂ පන්දු රැකීමක් ඒ අතරතුරේදී ලකුණක් කරා පැතිමාරුන දෙවන ලකුණයි උත්සාහය. නමුත් ප්‍රතික්ෂේප කරනවා. ඒ අනුව ඒ පන්දු වාරයත් නිම වෙන්නේ තමත් ශිෂ්ට පන්දු වාරයක් මේ තින්නේ පුනරූපණය කඩුල්ලේ සුබසිංහගේ දැවී යාම. ප්‍රේක්ෂකාගාරයත් ඉතාමත් උණුසුම්. නැවතත් බෙනඩික් කණ්ඩායමට තරගයේ කැරකෙන ආකාරයක් අපිට පේන්නේ. අද තරගයේ මුල සිටම බැලුවොත් දෝලනය වීම තරගය තාමත් සාර්ථකයි කණ්ඩායම් දෙක අතර. මෙයයි විය යුත්තේ. තරගයේ තරගකාරී වන තරමට ප්‍රේක්ෂකාගාරය තුරුසු.
ජෝසප් තමයි උඩ පන්දු රැකගත්තේ. සෑහෙන ප්‍රමාණයක් දිවාවයි. යාර මං හිතන්නේ 10ක් පමණ දිවාවයි. අතර සීමාව ආසන්නයේ දක්ෂ පන්දු රැකීමක් නැවතත් තරගයේ දෙපිලටම විවෘත වෙනවා දැන්. පන්දු 48කදී ලකුණු 53ක් ලබාගත හැකි.
පහසුවලේසිය
කාටත් එක ලෙස
සුහදව සලසන
සුපිරිම සේවය
වාසි සපිරි තැන ඔබ හඳුනන නම FLI සුපර් ගෙනදේ සැනසුම
FLI සුපර් නිකවරටිය ගණය මුල්ල එඩේර මුල්ල පවුලේ සැමට නිතරම යන්න වාසි සපිරි සුපිරි තැන.
ලකුණු 189යි කඩලු 6යි පන්දුවර 42යි පන්දු දෙකක් අවසානයේදී ප්‍රනාන්දු සහ පහන්සරයි පිටියේ නායක චාතුර්ය. ඉතාමත් හොඳ පන්දුවක්. ඉක්මනින් ලකුණක් කරා පැතිමාරු වෙනවා.
චාතුර්ය මේ අන්තයේ ඉතාම හොඳින් පන්දු යන විශේෂණ ඔහුගෙත් සැලසුම තමයි පිටින් තමයි පිටතින් පන්දුව පතිත කෙරෙවීම. පසු පිටිකරුවන් පසු පාදයට කැදවීම. අවුට්‍රයි පහර ඉවර නම් පන්දු පිපිදී කියමයි එන්නේ ලොන් ඔන් කලාපේ. ලකුණක් පමණයි ලැබෙන්නේ. සෑහෙනම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් පන්දුවාරයක ලකුණු 4ක් පමණ ලබාගෙන මේ පීඩනය යම් විදීමකින් අනතුරුව ඔවුන් හොඳින් මේ කඩොළ වෙන සමන්තාවයේ ලබා ගැනීම අනතුරු ප්‍රහාරය දියත් කිරීම. පහන් හොඳින් පන්දුව පෙනෙන මායි සිටින්
දැන් දෙවන්ත පහරවල වලට යා යුතු නැහැ. නමුත් අවසාන පන්දු වාර 3ේදී දෙවන්ත පහරවල වලට යන්න නම් මේ පන්දු වාර 3 ඉතාමත් හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩා කර යුතුයි. හේතුව පන්දුව තවම දිස් වෙන්නේ පහන්සරට විතරයි. නමුත් පහන්සරගෙන් අපි දැක්කේ නැහැ දෙවන්ත පහරවල්.
ශාන්ත වෙනඩික් තූර්යවාදක කණ්ඩායම ඔවුන් ප්‍රේක්ෂකාගාරයන් වලදී සම්පූර්ණ වින්දනය ලබා දෙනවා ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන්. පන්දුර 43ක් නිමයි 191යි කඩුළු 6.
පුටු මේසට ගන්නවානේ පලංචියට දානවානේ ඇන්ටනා බටේට ගන්නවානේ වානි හයිය දැනෙනවානේ හයන්.
Explore the whole new world with amazing offers and services. We make your destination dreams a reality, and it brings you unforgettable memories of a lifetime experience. Smart Travels, your dream, your choice. Note 777-408-777.
ඇඳ හදන්න ගන්නවානේ ගේට්ටුවට දානවානේ රැලි නොවැටි නවල ගන්නවානේ වානි හයිය දැනෙනවානේ හයන්.
ක්‍රීඩා පිටිම සම්පූර්ණයෙන් මේ පපරේ නාදින් ගිගුම් දෙනවා. ඊයේ දිනේ අද දිනේ සම්පූර්ණ මේ SSC ක්‍රීඩාංගණය මේ කාර්ය බහුලයි. දැන් සත්‍යය ඉතාම උණුසුම් SSC ක්‍රීඩා පිටිදී කණ්ඩායම් දෙකම ජයග්‍රහණය සොයමින් සිටින්නේ. පන්දු 42කදී ලකුණු 51ක් අවශ්‍යයි වෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායමට ජයග්‍රහණය.
පන්දියේ වෙනසක්. ජෝසප් කැදවනවා. මීට කලින් පන්දියවල නෑ ජෝසප්. ජෝසප් මම හිතන්නේ පළමු වරට මේ තරගයේ පන්දු යවන්නේ. මේ අවසාන පන්දු වාර 10ේදී ඔහුව කැදවීම යම්කිසි ආකාරයක වෙනසක් සිදු කළ හැකි පෙරඩික් කණ්ඩායමට. බලමු අර්ෂාන් ජෝසප්ගේ කැදවීම කෙතරම් දුරට සාර්ථක වෙයිද?
හරියට නෝ අල්සාරි ජෝසප්
අර්ෂාල් ජෝසප් සමානයි.
බටහිර ඉන්දිය කොදෝ කණ්ඩායමේ අල්සාරි ජෝසප් ඒකයි මං කිව්වේ. ඔහුත් වේග පන්දු යවන්නේ තරමක් ඒ පාටට හුරුකමක් තිබෙන. අල්සාරි ජෝසප් උස තමයි තරමක් ප්‍රශ්නේ. නමුත් ඔහු තරමක් උස ගිහින් නමුත් අවසන් මොහොතේදී ඔහුගේ පන්දු යැවීම වෙනස් කරනවා. නායකයා ඔහු වෙනුවට කැදවනවා නැවතත් පන්දු යවන්නට. අවසන් මොහොතේදී තමයි තීරණය ලබා ගන්න.
ඒ අපිටත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් තිබ්බේ.
ඔහුගේ නම අර්ෂාන් ජෝසප් ඔබට පැවසි අල්සාරි ජෝසප්.
ඔබ පැවසි බටහිර ඉන්දිය කොටේ ක්‍රීඩකයා.
මොකද ඔහුගේ පන්දුවවත් මත් දුටුවා දෙදින තරගයේදී. තරමක ඔහුට සමානකමක් තිබෙනවා වේග පන්දු යැවීම.
මම හිතනවා අත්තනායක කැදවීම අර ලෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායම කළා වගේම මම හිතනවා අත්තනායක මීට කලින් තව පන්දු වාර දෙකක් යවන්න තිබ්බ කියලා. දැන් ඔහු ඊළඟ පන්දු වාර 4ම යවන්න ඕන. එක දිගට අත්තනායක සාර්ථක පන්දු යවන්න හොඳ පන්දුවක්. එවර ලකුණක් කරා පැතිමාරුවීමේ අවස්ථාවක් නැහැ. අත්තනායක පන්දු වාර 6කදී ලකුණු 24ක් ලබා දීලා තිබෙන්නේ. කඩලු 2ක් ලබාගෙන. අර කිව්වාගේ අමරසිංහගේ පන්දු යවීමට සමාන පන්දු යවීමක් අත්තනායකකින් අපි දුටුවා. නමුත් අවසාන පන්දු වාර 7 දැන් තියෙන්නේ. ඔහුට පන්දු වාර 4ක් තිබෙනවා. මේක භාවිතා කරන්න තිබ්බ මීට කලින්. අත්තනායක නැවතත් පාරක් එල්ල කරන්න සූදානම් වුණේ. නමුත් පාර තරම්ම සාර්ථක නැහැ. ඒ අතර වාරයේ ලකුණු 2ක් කරා පැතිමාරු වෙනවා. දුවද්දි දවා ගැනීමට ආසන්න අවස්ථාවක්. නමුත් හැකියාවක් නැහැ.
ඉතාලි ඉක්මනින් ඔවුන් ලකුණු 2 කරා දිව ගියා. විශේෂයෙන් මිඩ්විඩ් කලාපයේ වෙතයි පන්දු ගියේ. තරමක් හිමින් සිටි පන්දු ගියේ බිම් වැදීමෙන් අනතුරුව. ඉසාවෙන් ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට සෑහෙන දුරක් දිව යන්නට සිදු වුණා. ඔහු බලාපොරොත්තු වුණා මීටර වේගෙන් පන්දු ඔහු වෙත පැමිණේ කිය. නමුත් ආසන්න අවස්ථාවක් නිවැරදිව පන්දුව රැකගත්තේ නැහැ. ලකුණු 2ක් දැන් පන්දු 41දී ලකුණු 49ක්.
මෙයා විය යුත්තේ ඉක්මනින් ලකුණු ලබා ගත යුතුයි. දෙවන්ත පහරවල් වලට වඩා ලබා ගන්න උණු ලකුණ පිටියේ තිබෙනවා නම් ලබා ගත යුතුයි. වෙන නැවත තත්තනායක සාර්ථක පන්දු යවන්න. පාරක් එල්ල කරනවා ලොන් ඔෆ් දෙසට. ඉක්මනින් දිව යනවා 1 ලකුණක් කරා. දෙවෙනි ලකුණට අවස්ථාවක් නැහැ.
අවිෂ්ක අපි අර කතා කරමින් සිටි එංගලන්තයේ හමුවීම ශ්‍රී ලංකාව තුලදී මේ SSC ක්‍රීඩාපිටියේ මංගල ඉක්දිය තරගයේ. එහිදී ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම සහ එංගලන්තය අතර මෙවැනිම තරගයක් පැවැත්වුණා. බොහෝ දෙනා සසල වුණා එංගලන්තය පරාජිතපත් කරමින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාව ජයග්‍රහණය කරා විග ලකුණු 5කින් තමයි එංගලන්තය ජයග්‍රහණය කරේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම පරාජිතපත් කරමින්. එහිදී බොහෝ විශාල නම් කියවෙනවා. ග්‍රැහම් ගූචියෙන් බොතම් ඒ වගේම කිත් ෆ්ලෙචර් එවැනි සෑහෙන නම් කියවෙනවා. ඒ අතර වාරයේදී තවත් ලකුණක් ලබා ගන්නවා.
එවන් ඉතිහාසගත
දෙකක් කරා පිතිකරුවන් ඉක්මනින් දිව යනවා. ඉතින් හොඳ ලකුණු දෙකක් ලබා ගැනීමක්. එහිදී ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමට එරෙහිව එංගලන්ත කණ්ඩායම පන්දුර 45කදී ලකුණු 211ක් ලබාගෙන තිබෙනවා. ග්‍රැහම් ගූචි ලකුණු 64ක් ඒ වගේම ලකුණු 60ක් ලබාගෙන තිබෙනවා. ඉයන් බොතම් ඉන්නනතු පන්දු යැවීමේදී අසන්ති තිබෙන කඩු 4ක් ලබාගෙන තිබෙනවා. ඒ වගේම අජිත් සිල්වා කඩලු 2ක් ලබාගෙන තිබෙනවා. ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම ලබාගෙන තිබෙන්නේ ලකුණු 206යි එන ලකුණු 5ක ජයග්‍රහණයක් තමයි ලබාගෙන තිබෙන්නේ. එහිදී අර්ධශතකයක් ලබාගෙන තිබෙනවා. අනුර රණසිංහ වේගවත් අර්ධශතකයක් පන්දු 31කදී ලකුණු 51ක්.
කමිල පැවසෝ වගේ ඉතිහාසගත ක්‍රීඩාංගණයක අපින්නේ ඔව් ඉල්ලීමක් කරනවා දැවී යනවා අවස්ථාවේදී අත්තනායක සාර්ථකයි. සාර්ථකව පන්දු යවන්නා බෙනඩික් කණ්ඩායමේ කැදවීම සාර්ථකයි නායකයා අත්තනායකව. අත්තනායක ඒවර කඩුල්ලක් ලබා ගන්නවා. ඒ අනුව වෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායමේ ප්‍රනාන්දු දෙවි යනවා. මේ තමයි විය යුත්තේ. පීඩනය තනි කරම වෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායම මතට පරිවර්තනය කරන්නට අත්තනායක සමත් වෙනවා. අත්තනායක තුන්වෙනි කඩුල්ල ඒ විදිහට ලබා ගන්න.
ඉතා හොඳ පන්දු යැවීමක් රවුන්ද විකට් දෙසින් විශේෂයෙන් මේ කෝණය විනිසුක පන්දුවක් යම්සලා ඉතාම හොඳ කෝණයක් භාවිතා කරන්නේ පසු පාදයට පිටිකරුවා හරියම සීමාවෙන් මැතදීම ඔහුව පන්දුර පහර දෙන්නට සිදු කරන යනුව මේ ගාමිණී ගුණසේකර විනිසුකරු තීරණය කිරීම දැවීගේ පිටිකරුවෙක් ලෙසින් කඩුල්ල මුවා කිරීමේ වරදට බ්‍රෙන්ඩන් ප්‍රනාන්දු දැවී යන පිටිකරුවා පන්දු 8කදී ලකුණු 4කට කඩුල්ල මුවා කිරීමේ වරදට අත්නායකගේ පන්දුවක් ඉදිරියේ
දෙසරයක් හිතන්නට විනිසුරුවන්ට ඉඩ ලැබුවේ නැහැ. මොකද
පිතිකරුවා රුක්ෂාන් තරංග මා කල්පනා කරමින් සිටියා මා සිතමින් සිටියා ඔහු කොතනද පන්දුර පහර දෙන්නේ කියලා මා සිතුවා මීට වඩා කලින් ඔහු පන්දුර පහර දෙන්න පැමිණියා නම් හොඳයි කියලා. දෙදින තරගයේදී අර්ධශතකයක් ලබාගත් රුක්ෂාන් තරංග ඒ වගේම මෙම තරගයේ ඔහුට සෑහෙන මතක සිටින තරගයක් ඔහු කඩුල්ල පසුපස සිට දවාලින් 5ක් සදා සම්බන්ධ වුණා. පැමිණි විගසම ලකුණක් ලබා ගන්නවා. ඒ 197 වන ලකුණ පන්දුර 44ක් නිමයි කඩලු 7කට.
කොයි කවුරුත් දන්නවානේ අපි කවුරුත් ගන්නවානේ අපේම රටේ හදනවානේ වාණි හයිය දැනෙනවානේ ටයන්.
Whether you want an authentic urban or off-road sensation, the best way to experience it is on a Rally Coyote and Hero bike. We stock a range of bikes for juniors, including BMX models and mountain bikes. Bikes with attitude to take you beyond the end of the road and in any terrain. Heritage bikes. And even bikes aerodynamically engineered. Come and see our range at the Cycletech showrooms. Bikes with attitude from Cycletech, a Jam Holdings entity.
ලකුණු 197යි කඩලු 7ක් අවසානයේ අවසාන පන්දු වාර 6 චාතුර්ය නායකයා නැවතත් වගකීමල් ගන්නවා.
ප්‍රේක්ෂකාගාර තුල මෙන්ම මේ මාධ්‍ය කුටිය මුණුසුම් වේගෙන යනවා. පන්දු 36කදී ලකුණු 45ක් චාතුර්යගේ 8 වන පන්දු වාරය ආරම්භ කරන්නේ.
අඩු රකින්න තරංග
පිටින්නේ පන්දු පතිත කරන්නේ. සෑහෙන ඈතයි. කඩුල්ලේ වදින හැඩක් කිසිවක් දක්වන්න ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඉල්ලීමක් කළා.
වෙන්න සජීවීව ඔබට පුළුවන් channel ක්‍රීඩාවේ ප්‍රමුඛයා සුපර් හැටි දසුනර බල ඉදිරියට පැන පහරක් කෙල්ල කරනවා. එක් ලකුණක් කරා ඉක්මනින් පැතිමාරු කර ගන්නවා. ඒ අනුව තරංග තමගේ දෙවන ලකුණ ලබා ගන්නේ ඒ ආකාරයෙන්. තරංග කියන්නේ කඩු රකින්න වෙස්ලි විද්‍යාලයේ 49 අංකයේ ජර්සිය දරාගත් තම දක්ෂ උඩපන්දු දෙකක් රැකගත්තා. ඒ වගේ උඩපන්දු 5ක් ඔහු රැකගත්තා මේ තරගය තුල.
චතුර්ගේ එවර පියවරක් ඉදිරියට පණිවින පන්දු එක්ස්ට්‍රා කව කලාපයේ දෙසට යොමු කරන්නේ දක්ෂ පන්දු රැකීමක්. තරමක් වේගින් පන්දුව පැමිණියා. කන්නංගරයි එක්ස්ට්‍රා කව කලාපයේ පන්දු රකින්නේ. තරමක් මට නම් බොහොම හුරු ක්‍රීඩකෙක්. උසැහෙන්න තරබාරු ක්‍රීඩකෙක්. අපි දුරුවා දෙදින තරගයේදීත් පන්දු රැකීමේ දක්ෂතාවුගේ. ආසන්න අවස්ථාවක් අවසන් මොහොතේදී තමන්ගේ පහර වෙනස් කරමින් පහර දුන්නේ. ලේට් කට් පහරක් හෙල්ල ක්‍රිය අවසන් මොහොතේදී ලකුණක් ලබා ගන්නවා. දැන් 199යි. කඩලු 7කට
චාතුර්ය නායකයා තමත් හොඳින් ක්‍රීඩා කරනවා මේ. ඔහු පන්දු යැවීමේදී පීඩනය වෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායමට ලබා දීලා මෙන්න චාතුරේ නැවතත් පන්දු යොමු කරන්න. පහරක් එල්ල කරනවා. ස්වීප් පහරක් ස්ලෝ ස්වීප් පහරක් ලකුණු 4යි. එවර සාර්ථකයි. කළු රකින්න ක්‍රීඩකයා වෙස්ලි කණ්ඩායමේ තරංග පළමු 4 පහර ලබා ගන්නවා. පීඩනය මදක් නැවතත් බෙනඩික් විද්‍යාලයේ පැත්තට හරවන්නට තරංගට හැකියාව තියෙනවා. ලකුණු 39ක් අවශ්‍යයි. තවත් පන්දු 31කදී.
විශාල ඉඩකඩක් දක්වන්න ලැබුණා ස්කාලේ කලාපය සහ මිඩ්විකට් කලාපය අතර හොඳින් දැකීමෙන් අනතුරුව තමයි මේ ස්ලොක් ස්වීප් පහර කරා යන්නේ. තරම පන්දුව ගුණේ තිබුණා නමුත් ස්ථනගත කිරීමේ අතිසාර්ථකයි. ලකුණු 4ක් වරක් පතිත තමයි 4 සීමාව පසු කරන්නේ. දැන් හොඳින් පන්දුව පහර දෙන හැඩ දක්වන්න ලැබෙනවා තරංගත්.
මේ අවස්ථාවේදී එල්ලීමක් සිදු කරනවා. මම හිතන්නේ ආසන්න අවස්ථාවක්. බලමු. තරංග සුරකිව තමාගේ කඩුල්ල තියාගනියද කියලා. ආසන්නම අවස්ථාවක් ඉවරනවා. ඉතාමත් විශිෂ්ට කඩුල්ල රැකීම.
Run out.
ඉවර.
Give me side on best angle please.
කඩුල්ල රැකීමේ ආරේ දෙවන විනිසුරු වෙත යොමු කළා. දැකපු ආකාරයෙන් ඉතාමත් ආසන්න අවස්ථාවක්.
පැහැදිලිවම අනවශ්‍ය කලබලයක් දක්වන්න ලැබුණේ.
Can you freeze the replay when the ball soft off the stump? Okay, the batsman just short of the crease when the ball soft off the stump. I am ready to make my decision. Decision is out. Focus the light please.
දැන් දෙවියගේ පිළිකරුවෙක් ලෙසින් නම් කරනවා යන දක්ෂ පන්දු රැකීමක් ශම්මුගනාදන් කඩුල්ල පසුපස සිට දිව ගොස් එක් අතකින් පන්දුව රැගෙන තමන්ගේ අතාවරණ ගලවා නිවැරදිව මේ කඩුල්ලට එල්ල කරන්නේ දක්ෂ පන්දු රැකීමක් නිසාවෙන් රුක්ෂාන් තරංගගේ ඉනිමනිමා කරනවා යනුව ලකුණු දැන් 203යි පන්දු අර 45ක අවසරයේදී කඩලු 8කට රුක්ෂාන් තරංග ලකුණු 6කට දැවි යනවා.
ඒ පරිවර්තනීය කඩු රැකීමක් වේවි.
ඇඳ හදන්න ගන්නවානේ ගේට්ටුවට දානවානේ රැලි නොවැටි නවල ගන්නවානේ වාණි හයිය දැනෙනවානේ. කවුරුත් දන්නවානේ අපි කවුරුත් ගන්නවානේ අපේම රටේ හදනවානේ වාණි හයිය දැනෙනවානේ ටයන්.
இப்போது புதிய துடுப்பாட்ட வீரர் ஆடுகளம் நுழைகின்றார். ஜெத்தன் வைமன் வலதுகை துடுப்பாட்ட வீரர். வெஸ்லி கல்லூரியின் 9வது துடுப்பாட்ட வீரராக இப்போது ஆடுகளம் நுழைந்திருக்கின்றார். 8வது விக்கெட் இப்போது வீழ்த்தப்பட்டது. ரன் அவுட் முறையில் ஒரு துரதிர்ஷ்டவசமான ஆட்டமிழப்பாக அது இருந்தது. வெஸ்லி கல்லூரி 203 ஓட்டங்களுக்கு 8 விக்கெட்டுகள் இழந்திருக்கின்றன. இன்னும் 5 ஓவர்கள் மாத்திரமே எஞ்சிருக்கின்ற நிலையில் இப்போது நீங்கள் பார்க்கலாம் அந்த ரன் அவுட் இடம்பெற்ற முறையினை. துடுப்பாட்ட வீரர்களின் தடுமாற்றம் காரணமாக அங்கு களத்தடுப்பில் ஈடுபட்டவர்கள் அந்த சந்தர்ப்பத்தை சரியாக பயன்படுத்தி கொண்டதன் பயனாக வெஸ்லி கல்லூரி 8வது விக்கெட்டை வீழ்த்த முடிந்தது ரன் அவுட் முறையிலே. இன்னும் வெஸ்லி கல்லூரிக்கு வெற்றி பெறுவதற்கு 39 ஓட்டங்கள் தேவை. 30 பந்துகளிலே இப்போது பந்து அங்கு ஓங்கி அடிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. சுயப்ப திசையினூடாக பார்க்கலாம் 2 ஓட்டங்கள் மிக வேகமாக பெறப்படுகின்றன. அணியின் ஓட்ட எண்ணிக்கை இப்போது 205ஆக அதிகரித்திருக்கின்றது. ஆடுகளத்திலே பான்சர் ஆட்டமிழக்காமல் 24 ஓட்டங்களோடு இருக்கின்றார். சுபசிங்க பான்சரா இருவருமாக இணைந்து சிறப்பான முறையில் ஓட்ட எண்ணிக்கையை அதிகரித்து வந்த வேளையிலே தொடர்ச்சியாக இப்போது விக்கெட்டுகள் வீழ்ந்து விட்டன. இன்னும் 2 விக்கெட்டுகள் மாத்திரமே கைவசம் இருக்கின்றன. பார்க்கலாம் என்ன நடக்கப் போகுது என்று. தொடர்ந்து ஆங்கிலத்திலே வர்ணனை தருவதற்காக பாலினஸ் மற்றும் சஜித் பத்திரன.
Thank you, Mubarak. 205 for 8. Wesley in their reply for 242. They need to win. 37 runs needed of 29 balls. Sajid, game on, isn't it?
It's a very exciting game ahead. Trying to go over mid-wicket and catching the inside part of the bat, and it's going all the way to the boundary.
Lenal Subasinghe, the captain, played a brilliant innings. He got 56, brought Wesley back into the game. And now it's, of course, St. Benedict's need 2 more wickets. 209 on the board.
That's a lucky boundary for Wesley. I don't think they would mind how they come from as long as they come.
33 runs needed. Just 4.5 overs.
Pushing it towards extra cover. That is very sensible batting. 8 runs coming off the first 3 balls.
Both the spectators enjoying the game, no doubt about it. It's a thrilling game. Credit to both the teams. They have played very good cricket right throughout the day. Wesley College fighting hard. 31 runs, 32 to win. Yes, Jeremy, what do you think about it? 32 to win of 27 deliveries.
I'm very positive that they could get very close to the score, regardless having just 2 wickets remaining.
Lot depends on what these two players do.
Very
That's nicely played. That seems to be going into the boundary. Well fielded down the boundary. Good bit of fielding.
I'm backing what I'm saying because I can see these two are very sensibly pushing the ball into the gaps, converting their ones into twos and getting closer to the score. I mean, anything could happen.
Well, 30 more runs needed. 212 on the board. Wesley College back in the game.
Certainly game on.
That's a good bit of fielding there in the boundary. Definitely saving 2 runs for St. Benedict's. Again pushed it this time towards the cover region, gets a single.
I'd like to see the Benedictines slowing things down a little, trying to break the momentum that the Wesleyites have got going right now.
Well, 10 runs coming off this over. That's a very good over for Wesley.
Very sensible indeed by the 2 batsmen in the middle.
One more delivery to go. 213 on the board. For Hansara, 31. That's nicely played, walking down, pushing it towards the mid-wicket boundary.
Very good over for the Wesleyites. 29 more from 4 overs.
So 46 gone, it's 214 for 8.
පහසුවලේසිය
කාටත් එක ලෙස
සුහදව සලසන
සුපිරිම සේවය
වාසි සපිරි තැන ඔබ හඳුනන නම FLI සුපර් ගෙනදේ සැනසුම
FLI සුපර් නිකවරටිය ගණය මුල්ල එඩේර මුල්ල පවුලේ සැමට නිතරම යන්න වාසි සපිරි සුපිරි තැන.
There you see the two arms of the two schools. Wesley College catching up. St. Benedict's College got 241 in their 50 overs. Wesley needing 242 to win. Need another 28 runs or 4 overs. That's 24 balls. That's something like run a ball, and that's cut it into the hands of the cover point fielder. So that's the end of Pahansara. He goes for 32. So St. Benedict's have struck again, Sachin.
I think that's a very vital breakthrough. Pahansara, the man in form. Chaturya coming back into the attack and doing the damage for St. Benedict's College.
Well, that's a very vital wicket. Pahansara being dismissed for 32.
It's a short pitch delivery. He could have hit it anywhere, but catching the top edge and straight to cover point.
So Wesley 9 down for 214.
Anuga Pahansara, the man, got out, caught Disanaga ball Chaturya for 30.
ඇඳ හදන්න ගන්නවානේ ගේට්ටුවට දානවානේ රැලි නොවැටි නවල ගන්නවානේ වාණි හයිය දැනෙනවානේ ටයන්
Shakesh Menon, another left-hander in at number 11. So whatever Wesley does, they will have to do it with this pair.
Chamat Surya taking over the responsibility and coming into bowl. Got that important wicket. He has led the side from the front.
I think he led the team exceptionally well.
I thought he cut it upishly rather than going into the ground.
I think he premeditated and came down the wicket, and he ended up in no man's land when the ball arrived to him. Another dot ball. Chaturya has no idea of spinning the ball. He's trying to undercut it and send it away from the left-hander.
Could be called wide down the leg side. We had to wait and see.
That's sensible from Menon, nudging it towards long on for a single. Wesley Wright should take this game right to the deep. They have another 15 balls left, 21 balls left, so they should make sure that they bat these 21 overs.
Yeah, they should bat that 21 balls. They might be coming very close to it. They can get that odd boundary or two. They might see that they are through.
Leading edge. 3 runs coming off that leading edge. So things are happening thick and fast here. 4 runs have come already off this over.
That's what is needed. Runs, runs. Well, I thought Wesley at the early stages of the innings didn't rotate the strike, get the singles. 10 more additional runs. They would have been very much there.
That's another dot ball. The only thing Wesley doesn't want at this moment is dot balls. Very smart keeping it outside the off stump. Tossed up, driven to deep, extra cover. It wasn't a bad over after a wicket fall in the first ball, so it's 6 runs in that over. Wesley are 220 for 9 after 47.
Runs needed of 18 deliveries. We are in the 48th over. Well, only problem for Wesley is they have just the spare on the to get those runs.
Wesleyites have got to believe that if they take the game right into the 50th over, that they should be able to get across the line. On the other hand, the Benedictines will be looking to minimize their errors in these last 3 overs and cement the victory for today, and go 2 up in this Luke Shield.
Whatever said and done, we have had a good game of cricket right from the first delivery. St. Benedict's got 241 and Wesley College chasing it for 220 for 9. 3 overs remaining, 22 runs needed. Still, it could be anybody's game, but it wanted St. Benedict's because they need just 1 wicket needed for victory.
This game has really seesawed all day. At one point, you would think that the Benedictines would have got a much larger score, but the Wesleyites tightened the screws in the middle overs and managed to contain them for 241. And when the Wesleyites started, they started on very well, and in the middle stages they lost their way, played down too many dot balls, and now it's a battle going into probably the last over.
It's Mevan Disanaike to bowl. He has bowled 8 overs, given away 34 runs. bowled very well during the middle stages of the innings.
Another dot ball. It's not
All
helping the cause of the Wesleyites.
All what Menon got to do is just to get the single. He goes for a wild swing. Get a single that takes the Wesley score on to 221.
Wyman and Menon put under the pump. There's no room for error here for these two. They have to bat sensibly over the next 16 balls and see where the game goes.
Time put away towards mid-wicket. They go for one. They're looking for the second. That has to be. No, they decide going against it.
That's a direct hit. And they're going up.
I think.
TV umpire to director. Umpire referral for run out. Give me side on best angle, please. Can you rock and roll it? Give me opposite side angle, please. Rock and roll. Can you rock and roll it? Freeze the replay when the bail soft off of the stump, please. Move forward. Do you have anything else to show me? Move forward. Move forward. Ready? Move forward, please. Move forward. Move forward. Okay. I am ready to make my decision. My decision is not out. Focus the light, please.
Yes, that was a very close call, and I think the right decision was made. It took time, but the right decision was made.
I think it was the correct call by the third umpire, but youngsters watching at home, this is exactly not the way to crease your bat.
Wesley College 222 for 9. 20 more needed of 15 deliveries. Couple of shots, 2 boundaries can change the game completely. But remember, Wesley last pair at the wickets, and that's it in the eye, could be caught. And that's the end of the game. So St. Benedict's College has won the game by 19 runs. Wesley all out for 222.
What a big game it has been. It's a wonderful limited over game. Both teams played exceptionally well, and this game went right to the wire, and we were doubtful which team would end up winning, but St. Benedict's managed to pull it off under pressure, and congratulations to St. Benedict's for a wonderful win here.
Well, definitely St. Benedict's College right from the start played a very good game of cricket. Of course, Wesley was not far behind, just 20 runs. But I thought I thought wicket of Lenal Subasinghe was the vital wicket. You know, he got a 6 in the previous delivery, went to repeat that shot and gave away his wicket, I thought.
Exactly, if he had batted through the innings with the tail, the story would have been different. So those are the little thinking laps which happened, and that opened up the game for St. Benedict's, and didn't they hold with both hands.
Yes, congratulations to St. Benedict's. They're winning the Reverend Brother Lou Gregory Shield for the second time. They won by 20 runs. Of course, Wesley was, as I said, Wesley was not far behind. They put up a very good game here. Right from the word go, it was quite an interesting game. All the 22 players fought hard in the middle. Good sportsmanship prevailed right throughout the game.
As I predicted from the pitch report in the morning, I thought that 220 would be the pass go on this wicket because it was used, and as you mentioned earlier, school cricket, age group cricket, pressure adds on when you chase a total. So we saw that today, and it should have been a comfortable chase with an experienced team, but age group cricket chasing 240 is a very tough task.
Definitely, but Wesley College stopped the challenge. They came very close, 20 runs. Oh, they see the spectators too enjoy the day. Mood. There you see the last wicket. He went in for a big hit, got the top edge, went right over, and well taken there.
Pressure catch, you would think, and the bench sealing off this victory in fantastic style. Fantastic scenes at the SSC. The game was ever so close. As I said before, it has swung both ways right throughout the day, and the bench emerging on top, taking the tally to 2-0 in this Luke Shield.
Well, I think one and all, everyone enjoyed this game. You see all the spectators in the field. There you see the Wesley batting card. Well, that 56 runs from the captain. Well, I think he should take part of the blame. I thought, as I said earlier, he got a 6 in the previous delivery, went into a repeat shot, but dismissed, caught in the boundary. Anyway, so Amrasinghe got 6, Gomez 29, Isara got 36, Yapa 5, Yundu Pereira got 26, Subasinghe, the captain 56, Pahansara 32, Fernando 4, Taranga 6, Wyman was not out on 7, and Minon, the last batsman, out for 3. 222 with 12 extras, 47.4 overs. Wesley College all out for 222.
I thought there were very good contributions by the Wesleyites, and very good partnerships built throughout the inning. Unfortunate that they couldn't emerge victorious, but that's how the game goes, right, Poilness?
Yes, definitely.
All in all, a very good game for both teams, and more importantly, I think for the spectators, they had a fantastic day out here at the SSC, a warm day, but
there you see the bowling of Senila got 1 for 41, Chaturia the captain 2 for 48, Atanaika the main bowler, pick of the bowlers, he had 3 for 41 of 8 overs, 2 of which were maidens. Idrisinghe 1 for 36, Dasanaika 1 for 36, and Samaratunga 1 for 17. All the bowlers have got wickets, Sachin.
So as you see the bowling card, everybody has contributed for the wicket tally, and especially Senil, the left arm fast bowler, was very impressive, bowling his quota of 10 overs at a trot, and just giving away 41 runs, and the captain did a wonderful job with his left arm spin, 9 overs, 48 for 2.
They see the fall of wickets, 1 for 28, 2 for 50, 3 for 66, 109 for 4, 5 for 113. Then we had a partnership there for 188 for 6, 196 for 7, 203, 214 and 222. We had 12 extras, and Wesley College all out for 222. They batted for 47.7 overs, Wesley College. There you see the summary of the game. St. Benedict's 241, 47.1. Samaratunga got A very wonderful inning of 74, 49 deliveries. Chaturia played very well for 46. Isanai got 32. Wilson at the top got 20. Well, for the Wesley bowlers, Amara Singh also pick of the bowlers is 5 for 43. Win Pereira 2 for 33. Gomes 2 for 33. And Super Singer 1 for 31.
And Wesley also having a very similar batting display. Subasinghe 56 of 37 balls. Isira playing another good innings of 36 runs of 54 balls. Pahansara at the end played another good inning, 32 of 50. Gomes at the top opening the batting, scoring runner ball. And both teams only managing to bat 47 overs, so both missed out in 3 overs. So this could have been the change of the game. If the Wesley Rights have batted the full quota of overs, the story would have been totally different.
Okay, we'll have a summary now of Tamil language by Mubarak.
Thank you. இப்போது வெஸ்லி கல்லூரிக்கும் சென்ட் பெனடிக்ட் கல்லூரிக்கும் இடையிலான போட்டி நிறைவுக்கு வந்திருக்கிறது. 20 ஓட்டங்களால் சென்ட் பெனடிக்ட் கல்லூரி வெற்றி பெற்றிருக்கிறது இந்த போட்டியிலே. ஆரம்பத்தில் துடுப்படுத்த ஆடிய சென்ட் பெனடிக்ட் கல்லூரி 241 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்றுக்கொண்டது. சகல விக்கெட்டுகளையும் இழந்து 47.4 ஓவர்கள் அவர்கள் விளையாடியிருந்தார்கள். அதில் சிறப்பான முறையில் விளையாடி துடுப்படுத்த ஆடி சுபசிங் 56 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்றுக் கொடுத்திருந்தார். அமரசிங் 6 ஓட்டங்கள், கோமஸ் 29 ஓட்டங்கள், இசிர 36 ஓட்டங்கள், அதே போல் யாப்பா 5 ஓட்டங்கள், யூஎன் பெரேரா 26 ஓட்டங்கள், சுபசிங் ஏற்கனவே சொன்னது போல் 56 ஓட்டங்கள், பான்சர் 32 ஓட்டங்கள், பெர்னாண்டோ 4 ஓட்டங்களோடும் தரங்க 6 ஓட்டங்களோடும் ஆட்டமிழந்தார்கள். வைமன் 7 ஓட்டங்கள், மினன் 3 ஓட்டங்கள், வைமன் ஆட்டமிழக்கால் 7 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்றுக்கொண்டார். உதிரிகளாக 12 ஓட்டங்கள் புறப்பட 222 ஓட்டங்களை வெஸ்லி கல்லூரி பெற்றுக்கொண்டது. 20 ஓட்டங்களால் அவர்கள் தோல்வியை தழுவி இருந்தார்கள். பந்து வீச்சை பொறுத்தளவிலே நாங்கள் பார்க்கின்ற போது சிறப்பான முறையிலே சென்ட் பெனடிக்ட் கல்லூரி சார்பாக சிறப்பான முறையில் பந்து வீசியிருந்தார்கள் என்று நாங்கள் சொல்லலாம். பந்து வீச்சை இப்பொழுது பார்ப்போமாக இருந்தால் சிறந்த ஒரு பந்து வீச்சு பிரதியை நிகழ்த்தியிருந்தார் அத்தநாயக்க. இவர் 8 ஓவர்கள் பந்து வீசி 41 ஓட்டங்களுக்கு 3 விக்கெட்டுகளை கைப்பற்றி கொண்டார். அதே போல அணியின் தலைவர் சத்துரிய 9 ஓவர்கள் பந்து வீசி 48 ஓட்டங்களுக்கு 2 விக்கெட்டுகளை கைப்பற்றிக் கொள்ள செனில், அதே போல எதிரிசிங்க, திசாநாயக்க, சமரத்துங்க ஆகியோர் தலா ஒவ்வொரு விக்கெட்டுகளை கைப்பற்றி கொண்டார்கள். போட்டியின் விக்கெட்டுகள் வீழ்ந்த விதங்களை நாங்கள் பார்க்கின்ற போது முதலாவது விக்கெட் 28 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்ற வேளையிலும், இரண்டாவது விக்கெட் 50 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்ற வேளையிலும், மூன்றாவது விக்கெட் 66 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்ற வேளையிலும், நான்காவது விக்கெட் 109 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்ற வேளையிலும் வீழ்த்தப்பட்டன. ஐந்தாவது விக்கெட் 113 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்ற வேளையிலும், ஆறாவது விக்கெட் 188 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்ற வேளையிலும், அதே போல ஏழாவது விக்கெட் 196 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்ற வேளையிலும், 203 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்ற வேளையில் எட்டாவது விக்கெட்டும், 214 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்ற வேளையில் 9 விக்கெட்டுகளையும், 222 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்ற வேளையிலே 10வது விக்கெட் வீழ்த்தப்பட்டு மொத்தமாக 222 ஓட்டங்களை பெற்றதன் காரணமாக 20 ஓட்டங்களால் சென்ட் பெனடிக்ட் கல்லூரி வெற்றி பெற்றது. தொடர்ந்து ஆங்கிலத்திலே வர்ணனை தருவதற்காக பாலினஸ்.
With that break, that summary was provided by Mubarak. Thank you, Mubarak. And we go back to commercial break and we'll be back with you for the presentation ceremony.
A sellout crowd at Lord's as both England and New Zealand lined up in search of their mate.
the Head of Sports of Wesley College, Mr. Shiraz Daldin.
Next, I would like to invite Mr. Avanka Fernando, the principal of Wesley College, to distribute the medals to the players of St. Benedict's College, and Mr. Darshan Alinage, the joint secretary of BWC, to distribute the certificates to the players. Shamat Chaturya, the captain of St. Benedict's College. I invite Mr. Divakar to give away the certificates. Vidunit Wilson, Sharon Kannangara, Shanal Samaratunga, Kojita Himsara, Trishan Silva, Vihara Attanayaka, Sharan Dizanayaka, Sharujan Shanmuganathan, Mevan Disanayaka, Haren Olagaman, Selvanayagam Akshar, Arshan Joseph, Dinet Senila, Tehan Beta, Onesh Michael, Johan Samuel, Mario Fernando, Mr. Premlal Fernando, the head coach, Mr. Madhushan Kularatna, Mr. Lal Vikramatunga, the consultant of St. Benedict's Cricket, Mr. Amar Singha, Mr. Manoj Mendis, the match referee, and finally, the umpires of the big match. Thank you, gentlemen.
Fielding in the sport of cricket is the action of fielders in collecting the ball after it's been struck by the batsman to limit the number of runs scored and to get the batsman out. It is also one of the most important roles played by every player. And ladies and gentlemen, today we indeed have one player with outstanding skills out there on this field. To give away the Ranjit Fernando Shield, which was donated by the 86th batch of St. Benedict's College. Therefore, I cordially invite Mr. Naushad Mohideen, the chairman of Comfort World. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the best fielder of the Reverend Brother Luke Gregory Shield of the Ben's Wesley Cricket Encounter is awarded to none other than Master Rukshan Taranga from Wesley College.
In the limited over matches, teams win based on how many runs they score. Although picking up wickets can change a game, bowlers who can contain batsmen by preventing the run flow also come in really handy. And ladies and gentlemen, we indeed do have a game changer here this evening. To give away the Lionel Fernando Challenge Shield, which is donated by the Old Boys Union of St. Benedict's College, Melbourne branch, to the best bowler, I zestfully invite Mr. K. Dayaparan, Joint Chairman of BWC. And ladies and gentlemen, the best bowler of Reverend Brother Luke Gregory Shield of the Ben's Wesley Cricket Encounter for the year 2023 is Sanindu Amarasinghe of Wesley College.
And now, some people say cricket is a batsman's game. Some batsmen paint beautiful pictures with their strokes and score runs. Some make runs with patience and grit. Some destroy bowling spells with an onslaught. To hand out this next significant award, first let me call upon Mr. Siva Subramaniam Vidushan, Manager of Markets and Relationship of AICPA and SIMA. Playing its prominence in the field of cricket with staggering skills and scores. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together for the C.E. Pereira Memorial Shield that is awarded to none other than Master Linal Supersinger of Wesley College.
To give away the L.R. Gunathilaka Challenge Shield to the man of the match of Reverend Brother Luke Gregory Shield, I cordially invite Captain Navin De Silva, President of the Old Boys Union of Wesley College. And ladies and gentlemen, to announce the man of the match, I invite the match referee, Mr. Manoj Mendis.
We witnessed some very good cricket today, a good contest between bat and ball. We had a guy with 5 wickets in one-day cricket, well bowled. To put up 240 to anchor the innings and to bat well and put St. Benedict through, my man of the match is Shanal Samarthunga.
He will also receive a check valued rupees 10,000 from Hemas Hospitals. And now let me invite Mr. Lalit Madapulli, Joint Chairman of BWC, to hand over the Raleigh Mountain Bicycle sponsored by Cycle Tech Private Limited to the man of the match.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to give away the Reverend Brother Luke Gregory Shield, which is donated by the Old Boys Union of St. Benedict's College, I'd like to cordially call upon Mr. T. Punithan, General Manager of Thai and Lanka Steels Company Limited, Mr. V. Mohan Kumar, Head of Imports and Exports of Thai and Lanka Steels Company Limited, along with Mr. Sampath Varnakudasurya, the Marketing Manager of Thai and Lanka Steel Company Limited, to award the winning team.
And ladies and gentlemen, the champions of the Reverend Brother Luke Gregory Shield of the Ben's Wesley Cricket Encounter for the year 2023 is St. Benedict's College.
So that's it in the awards presentation. St. Benedict's the winners of the Shield for the second consecutive year, the Luke Shield. They played some tremendous cricket, but overall we had a fantastic game. Wesley gave them a good run for their money, and the game going down to the wire. Individual awards, as you saw, for the best fielder, best bowler, and best batsman as well, and it was fantastic to see those young boys who performed well being rewarded. All the players of both teams getting their medals and certificates as well, which they will cherish for a long time to come, especially in the years to come when they remember this day and this game. That shield is very large, quite heavy, I'm sure, and carrying that for a while is going to be a difficult task as they pose for the photographs. So it has been a fantastic day here at the SSC grounds, and some good cricket. The two-day game ended in a tame draw, and this has been outstanding effort by both teams. So that's it from here, from the SSC grounds in Colombo. This broadcast, of course, coming to you from the Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation, and we were privileged to bring it to you. Thank you for joining us on this live broadcast. Until we meet again, it's a goodbye.